Companies do a lot of silly things to try to be hip, but they end up falling on their face. Whether it's a tweet from Kenneth Cole trying to take advantage of the trending Cairo hashtag and their, uprising to push their spring collection, or hosting your company's own fake award show.
The Dunnies! How can I explain it? A word you I created. I'm happy that you all made it. You never have to work so hard and feel no one notices. You're just a name and number and no one even says hello.
But the latest in an alarming trend of companies' good intentions gone wrong are these stupid job titles. IT wizards, data ninjas, and marketing gurus are everywhere. Why are they doing this? Well, for one, it all comes down to culture. Welcome to our cool office, man. It's not really so corporate and stuffy. It's more of like a McDonald's play place. Welcome. In short, the reason that these companies are doing these super cool job titles is to show that they have a super cool, hip company culture and to try to get you to work there. There are no project managers here, man. We call them quarterbacks. Oh, those over there, those aren't customer service agents. Those are customer service rock stars. Not sure how many of you have worked in customer service, but it's the opposite of ever feeling like a rock star ever. There's no screaming fans, just people screaming at you all day. To those that are unfamiliar with these kind of job titles, this tactic could actually work. When you're a recent college grad looking for your first job and hear that they're looking for data analyst wizards, you think, oh, cool, maybe this will be like Hogwarts. But if you've been around for a little bit, you know what a data analyst job entails. And you know that it's going to be a lot of mindless data entry, and it's more of an entry-level job for you. And no matter what fantasy character they add to the end of the job title, you know what it is. Another reason companies are doing this is to appeal to the all-important millennial demographic. By 2020, millennials will make up 50% of the workforce, so companies are doing all they can to compete for talent. Some companies will give you better pay, some companies will let you bring your dog to the office, and some companies think it's enough to just put guru at the end of your job title. Also, I don't know, is this really what millennials need? I mean, everybody already thinks we're babies. Now we got to go explain our job title to Grandpa at Thanksgiving. He's like, oh, how's your job going? What are you doing nowadays? Oh, it's great, Grandpa. I'm actually a social media guru. What? What are you, some kind of sissy? I just talked to your cousin. He says he's playing quarterback. While these job titles might be cute, I think that there's a lot of unintended consequences that they might not realize. Besides the main reason of feeling like a dork when you tell people that you're a ninja, there are other major unintended consequences with this kind of trend. One of the biggest issues is the inconsistency in job titles and how modern tech handles this kind of thing. Resumes are now submitted online and scanned by algorithms looking for specific keywords. When you say internal quarterback, that's not going to match up to a product manager. If you say spreadsheet guru, you might miss people that have Excel expertise. So a lot of time there are mismatches in this kind of thing, and it creates job interviews that are honestly just a waste of everybody's time. The other unintended consequence of this trend is that they're missing other important things that could appeal in a more effective way to job seekers. There's this great article in The Atlantic where they talk about this ZipRecruiter survey where they're basically saying that they should be doing things like lowering the skills required or improving the pay, but instead they're focusing on these job boards and putting money into the recruiting solutions and these stupid job titles. But there's a resistance to that. If you really want people, you need to improve what you're offering and not just a job title. In other words, if you want to do the duties of a rock star, they need to get paid like one. So basically, most companies would be better off sprucing up their job descriptions instead of their job titles. Talk about the perks of working there, like a flexible schedule, pet-friendly office, or proximity to great restaurants that they can walk to. Also, was this really a problem before? Were people not accepting jobs because the job title wasn't cute enough for them? They're like, hey, you know what? You got a lot of great experience. You're perfect for the job. We'd love to offer you the job. Like, well, I don't know. Wait, what if we told you that you could be a SQL database wizard? He's like, whoa, in that case, I've always wanted to be a wizard. He's like, great, we'll see you on Monday. You report to Gandalf. Like, what are we doing? Which brings me to another big point, and it's the importance of why you should negotiate your job title. Your title determines the value of your current position. I know what you're thinking. Nothing is more valuable than a wizard. I mean, they can cast spells, they have a magic wand. I mean, what beats that? Also, have you seen people that pretend to be wizards in their real life. But the problem with these job titles is that they're not universally understood. If you're interviewing with another company, the chances that they're gonna know what a web manager is versus what you did as a web kahuna are gonna be very different. A more common and standard job title is more likely to have a wealth of data out there that you can research, that you can use for salary and job descriptions and different things that you can come to the table with when it's time to negotiate, which is the number one thing you can do when it comes to negotiating your job title is research. Go to a website like Indeed.com and look up job titles that are similar to yours and look for job descriptions that fit all of the skills and the talents and the things that you do on a daily basis at your job. This will come in handy when looking for a new job and also when determining what salary ranges are out there with what you're looking for. The job title on your resume today has a major impact on what your job's going to be going forward, the next step. But when negotiating with a current job, if you're looking out there and you're finding that you actually do a lot more than what's in the descriptions for your current job, then it makes sense to negotiate and try to find something that's a better fit. If you're going to negotiate, you better bring the facts. Be prepared with your job description and job title research that you did, and also bring a list of accomplishments and things that you've done at your job already that you can show what kind of impact you're making. Lastly, no matter what happens when you go to negotiate for your current job title, don't be afraid of the word no. Hearing the word no sucks, but you can turn it into a win-win situation, and I'll explain why. If they say no, ask them what you need to accomplish down the road to get to that job title that you're ultimately after. Ask them for measurable goals that you can work towards. That way, even though they might say no, they know how hard you're willing to work to get that job title and the things that you're willing to do, which is a win-win. Even though you heard no and it sucks, the fact that you even came to them makes you look aggressive, and the fact that they said no and you said, well, what else can I do? Bring it on, I'm willing to work for it, makes you look good. Like I said, it's a win-win. That's it. I hope all you ninjas, gurus, and wizards enjoyed that video. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel and comment below on any upcoming topics that you want us to cover in the future. And as always, stay fallible out there.